anchors in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate...
Alright, let's get into it. I'm late today. Lots of things happened. Like PlayStation, State of Play, and Silent Hill stuff. Let's get into it. We are looking at the last remnants of this part of the map. And then we will be heading out, I assume, to one of the other kingdoms. Don't know what that really entails. And I don't know which one I want to do first. I feel like the Endless Kingdom would be my favorite, and thus I don't know if I want to do it first or save it for last. Clockwork Kingdom sounds really cool, though.
Oh, I don't have any... Oh, you get a bunch of those, though.
And obviously, Austin's here. He's playing his own game, but we're kind of just chilling together. It's a chill day. Just the day of chill. Right, last time we set my brother free. You see them up there. Call him my brother because I'm a devil. I'm basically a brother to all of these eldritch beings. We set free Pegath. And cursed another man so that a dukedom would thrive. Been good times. Oh yeah, we killed a devil dude, a Viermi? I don't know how to say the word. Viermi? We killed a Viermi to get his spell book so that I could, in turn, make the Viermi in my home friendlier. And then we came up here and I fell through the world. So, I'm going to be checking to see if something is wonky. Yeah, right here, I fell through the world. Nope, this is normal. I was just kind of screwed. Oh, wait, how fast does this drain mana? Let's find out. Pretty fast. Alright. We're gonna be occasionally hearing Austin come in and out for no reason because he's got his keys mapped weird. Why are your keys mapped weird? Like every now and then you just like say the weirdest shit.
I have my aim button to my thumb key on my mouse.
Yeah, but why? It's like every now and then you just like sound very delighted or very scared, and then you just cut back out.
Well, yeah, it's because I'm aiming and I pop him in the face.
It's fantastic.
But it's also my push to talk when I have my feet up and I don't want to use my pedal.
Right, right. It's been fantastic.
And also it's funny.
It is certainly funny. Where the hell am I? Oh yes, the Emberian Ruins. Okay, the Dark Star I'm looking for should be here. Oh god! Scared me, oh my god. What do we have here? Oh, a mine. I need ore. I always need ore. Eh. Damn it. Yeah. Some fine ore. This vein was depleted years ago. Why does it say that? Is that just to tell me that I can't get more here ever? Gauntlet. I've got Wiggins to turn you in. So I did look up to see how many of these godlets it would take for me to have good standing with the outlaws, and it's way too much. And people are saying it's not worth it. And I don't know why, so I'm just gonna accept that. Oh. You're just here. The woman stands in full armor as she tinkers with an assortment of junk. Her head snaps around as you approach. You look like you're lost, wanderer. If you value your neck, I'd be lost someplace else. You're the Emberian, right? She turns to you, grimacing, shoulders her greatsword with a clang. Another bounty hunter? Oh, she's doing it. Oh, so cool. Can I have that? As I told the last of you sods, I don't sail with the dark stars no more. But I can cleave you in two all the same. Whoa, hey, whoa. Hey. Okay, listen. Please. Basalt sent me? We're friends. Basalt. So that old bastard puts you on my trail, eh? The old sod never could keep his mouth shut. I'm looking for Vela. I want to help her. Did I say that? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like it's a bad thing to say. Looking for Vela, we've got to stop her. Hearing Vela's name, she flinches. Vela! I'm done with that devil, you hear? If you want to stop her, be my guest. Cut her to pieces, sail sky ships into her corpse, and do it with my blessing, but I'll have no part in it. But I thought you and Vela were comrades. Comrades? Huh. Vela was more than a comrade. She slams her blade upright. She was a sister to me. I owe my life to that girl. If she's such a devil, why did you idolize her? What happened between you? She sighs. She found something Before then, I thought maybe we really could make the world a better place, but then we found it, untouched for hundreds of years. A map, buried in some Emberian tomb, that pointed to something impossible. I told her to leave it, to not put her faith in ancient cursed things. She promised me. But she led us to our doom anyway. Vela plunged the Dark Stars beneath the clouds with the best ships, our flagship and galleon both, in pursuit of Emberian artifacts that was more likely to end the world than save it. On that day she was not my sister. As captain of the Black Goblin, I told my crew to fire upon their comrades. We splintered the hull of Vela's ship with our cannons before we boarded to clash swords. It was mutiny, fratricide. Her fists are clenched tight, trembling. But while I stalled her plans that day, I could not stop her. She twists her mouth into a grim smile. I never could. What is she trying to find? Something called the Cradle.
I look like a goddamn badass. Jesus Christ. It's Jin Born.
What? Something called the Cradle, buried deep in the Underlands. What it actually is, we don't know, but if Vela's right, it could be used to alter the very language of the cosmos. That means she could end poverty, suffering, and even death itself. But she's more likely to end the world. The Emberians were known to meddle with forces they couldn't control. She is a damn fool for chasing their accursed dreams. If you care for her, you have to find her. Do I? And what would you know of the matter? I sailed with Vela for years, while I've known you mere moments. What could you possibly know of our camaraderie? No, that chapter of my life is over. I will not chase that woman's dream anymore. Not to help nor hinder. I have a pilgrimage of my own to tread, my own answers to find. Do you need help? What makes you think I need your help? I can handle myself just fine. I'm kind of awesome, dude. Well, will you at least answer my questions? I'll hear them. I can't promise I'll give them an answer. Is it true that you're a real Emberian? She flashes a cynical smile. If you're asking if I'm a 400-year-old immortal who's been lugging my sword around the sky realms, I'll have to disappoint you. But there is some truth in those rumors. I know my way around those old Emberian ruins. Some even feel like home. And yes, this is authentic Emberian armor. Pneumatics intact. This suit stopped a direct cannonball in the siege of Malavia. Even if I did shit blood for a week. What are you looking for? She chuckles to herself. For a long time, I've had the strangest dream of impossible cities that no mason could build, which twinkle with 1,000 tiny stars. I want to know if my dreams are real. And where would you find your answer? There's another Emberian rune here, in the Oniric Isles. Even bigger than this one, but without the right key, it's sealed shut. And were you to get such a key? This type of key is rare. I paid a good sum of money for mine at the shop at the Crystal Spire in Hallowtown. But if you're thinking of following in my tracks, I'd think twice. That old Emberian rune up at Rustford is likely full of peril. You'd only get yourself killed. Found a Basalti telling me find Vela. The old sea dog's still going, eh? I half thought he drowned himself with mushroom grog. To tell the truth, I always respected the man. He was with us from the beginning, and I don't think the Dark Stars would have gotten far without him. Okay, that's all. I'll leave you for now. Something makes me think you won't give up easily, but I won't be staying here long. And for your own sake, don't bother following me. This place I'm headed isn't for the faint of heart, and if you try to track me down, I'd only have another foolish death on my conscience. Besides, without one of these, she holds up an ancient Iberian key.
Odd amount of backstory for the lady who dyes my horse armor.
You won't be getting very far. Dude, she's a pivotal character of the story. You should know this by now.
Oh my god, what a fucking hodgepodge of colors. What the shit is this? Ew.
See? It's super important.
Ew, I hate it.
You will blind your enemies and make them vomit as you run past them.
Ooh, that one's cool. It's an odd shade of orange.
So start off and leave me in peace. Oh, okay. Can I have your sword? Can I have your sword?
Oh, gold with red horns.
She's got
I like gold, that'd be cooler.
She's got freckles.
The island likes gold and red. Like my armor was gold and red.
Gold and red are the colors of royalty. Actually, I think they're the colors of a specific faction in Japanese history, and I can't remember what.
Oh, probably. Guys, can you tell the people outside to shut up?
Shut the fuck up.
There you go. Thank you.
Key from the Crystal Tower to those Umbarian ruins.
I'll just stick with my edgy black horse armor. Ooh, so edgy.
She's really cool looking. Goddamn. I met a really cool looking girl with a giant sword.
Ooh, go on.
And she wears clockwork armor.
Go on.
She has a spy hammer and freckles.
Oh, damn.
She also doesn't like me very much. Which, I guess it's fine.
Playing hard to get?
Listen, I'm just trying to free all the old gods and set the universe in possible ruin. Or in possible abundance. It only takes a few eternally screaming cries of agony.
Does she know this? Have you told her this?
No, I just thought it was implied, and that everybody was cool with it.
Ah, you know what? How about wait for like the second date to fill her like.
Are you sure? I've already met one. He's got big tentacles. His name is Pagath. I call him my brother because I'm going to be friends with all of them.
Oh. Seems like a good guy.
He is the god of abundance and life. He keeps his followers from dying by giving them unnaturally long life. Sometimes you get, very horrific mutations, but it's all in the course of becoming very, very hard to kill.
I don't see any issues.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's a net positive.
Yeah.
That's why I freed him.
Good.
And one of the villagers has mutated a little bit, but he seems happy. And I cannot explain what some of them look like. But I won't say anything about that.
Like, we happy, few happy, like eating rats thinking their birthday cake happy, or...
No, the fruit that he's munching on is fruit. It does kind of look like a fetile baby in shape.
Oh, it's like that one gross weird thing where like the radishes or something are babies.
Mandrakes?
It's not mandrakes. It's a Japanese thing.
Oh, right.
No,
Wait, but it was like
dumplings. I think it was was it a Chinese or a Japanese one?
That's kind of weird, but it's
they were
it's
dumplings
like
and they were like made of babies, were babies, turn people into babies to make more of them. It was really fucked up.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. I didn't really get to watch. I saw a clip of it. I just remember Chris explaining it to me because he had watched it.
This is like a very important piece of knowledge that needs to be remembered.
I just remember it was dumplings and babies.
Dumplings and babies. Yes, well, as far as I'm aware, they are just fruits. And they refill both my health, mana, and stamina at the same time.
Nice.
So they're really useful. And I ate a lot of them, so I hope they're not babies.
They're probably babies.
Probably babies. It's fine. It's not the worst thing I've done today.
Oh, I know what I was thinking. The mandrake style radish of the Japanese thing was a dude. He had like a dude's face. He's like, ooh, ah. And he does like the weird, gross little CG on a radish body. It was really fucking weird.
I don't know if that is. Crystal
What?
Tower. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got any more of them keys? Looking for an Emberian key. Looking for Emberian antiques, are we? Well, we've certainly come to the right place. I have a small collection of bits and pieces, from the relatively modest, he holds up to a rusty piece of junk, to the downright exquisite, he holds up another piece of junk. What the fuck? Oh. What's with all the rusty junk? He stammers affronted. Why, I'll have you know that these are priceless artifacts created by legendary Emberian blacksmith factories before the world will end. We will never see the likes of such craftsmanship again. I see, yes, exquisite indeed. I'm glad you recognize quality when you see it. I need a key to open a nearby ruin. Ah, yes. I often get requested for keys. There are plenty of Emberian ruins that, despite being hundreds of years old, have proved impervious to spelunkers and scavengers. So would be treasure seekers pin their hopes on a key, but there are innumerable old keys and innumerable old doors, as I tell most budding tomb raiders. Actually opening one would be a matter of astounding luck, although there was a woman who came by not long ago who seemed to know exactly what she was looking for. What did she buy? She bought a key. She described its kind in a very specific detail. Do you have another key? I want to buy one. He rummages around a box of assorted metal parts. Aha! You are in luck, my friend. This Emberian key seems remarkably similar to the one that I sold not long ago. Of course, with this one being so high in demand, I couldn't let it go for less than 20 coins. You said yourself it probably won't work. I suppose you're right. I'll tell you what, just this once, you can have it for free of charge. But if, by some miracle, you do find some treasure with it, let me take it off your hands for a fair price, of course. I don't know where I'm going with this accent, holy shit. Personally, I always wanted to test it in those Emberian ruins up past Rustburg. I have a hunch my precious customer had the same idea. Okay. Thank you for manor. A rusty key that is said to open a dilapidated manor house.
Yeah, this is a thing.
Emberian key. That looks very different from the one that I saw drawn on. Also, that reminds me, there's an Emberian ruin. Like some sort of vault. Here. There's a... Wait. No. That's... No. Where was that? Shit. Where was that? It was right next to... Hold on. It was right next to the elevator. This way. Oh, God. Whee! Oh, this is the way to travel. Holy shit. Ah! Oh my god. She smiles. My mother once told me there are many worlds. Yes, thanks. We've had this discussion. What's back here? This. Damn. Alright, this needs a different key. Near. Dude, this spell is really good. Let's eat some more. I'm eating more baby fruit.
Nice. Sounds fun.
Has a little bit of crunch to it.
That's how you know it's fresh.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You good eyes.
Wrong little bastards.
The hell is this goblet back? Didn't we already have this one? Ow! Stop! Stop it! Oh. Ah. Ah. Tasty. It definitely does not taste like fetus. I don't really know what that tastes like. Maybe it does. Oh, the slowest elevator. Wait, how do we get to that? Wait, no, I'm not going there. This way. Ah, yes. Here we are. Oh. I can use this shortcut now. Music here is so upbeat. Not upbeat, but like... Ah! So fast. It's like it's battle music. Nice. I almost fell through this thing. That scared me. To the ruins of the Emberians. Those of Ember, like my eyes. Scritch, scratch, scritch. Oh, I need to turn this in, too. To turn in all my map scraps. I'll take some ore. Nice, my bow is so strong. The music really makes me want to just sprint, and I don't need to. Ooh, cool. Oh shit. You good? The Emberian breathes heavily, leaning on her sword. I could tell you were a persistent one, though I have to admit I didn't think you'd make it in here. Still, you're lucky I got here first. The synthetics would have torn you limb from limb, she grins. What a surprise, this is pure coincidence. I came to help you. She chuckles. I don't need your help, and I know you're only after mine, so the answer's still no. Now stay out of my way. Behind that door are the answers I seek. I've just got to catch my breath. Are you fucking serious right now? Thank you. It's just straight locked. Oh, it's got a magical barrier. Alright. Let's get to work. Alright, the work is done. I just need to do this. Pop. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Where'd she go? I need you to not die. Oh. The Emberian kneels, head bowed, sagging beneath the weight of her armor. Her body convulses. After a moment, you realize she's quietly sobbing. Hearing you approach, she falls silent. Are you okay? You catch a faint smile. Not really. You know, she found me in one of these places. In one of these coffins. Oh god, her helmet's off. It was Vela. She was 8 years old. When she pulled me out of that machine, coughing up ancient fluids, I couldn't have been much older. And so I was born into this world. I was lucky Vela's father took me in and schooled me like his daughter. Are you Isabet? But I never found anyone who could explain my strange birth. I never found anyone like me. I thought this place might be different from the others. I thought it might explain something, but it's just another dead end. So you really are an Emberian. Who can say? Perhaps before the world end I was raised by a loving family who thought I'd be safe here. Maybe I'm just a child of machines and magic. I'll never know for sure. I understand that now. But though none of these rusted tombs have given me answers, each one has fueled my anger. She slowly, menacingly gets up. The Emberians threaded their needle through the world, altering its tapestry to their whims, and for what? The more I learn, the more I see their greed, their self-interest, that lust for power. And in the end, it destroyed them. It destroyed our world. Scholars can debate over scant evidence for an age, but who doesn't feel the truth in their guts? 400 years ago, the Emberians caused the world rend with their feckless ambition. That is their legacy. I feel the weight of their sins. But the Emberians are long gone. Their guilt is not yours to bear. You are right. It should not be my guilt alone. It should burden us all. For we can see plainly as by starlight, the injustice that was wrought upon this world. When such putrid histories repeat, do we not have a duty to act? All of this I said to Vela, time and time again. So Vela betrayed your beliefs. At first I thought Vela was simply listening to me, or would simply listen to me. We had often plundered harmless Emberian relics while leaving that which seemed unstable or dangerous. Why should this be any different? But the map we found, the artifact it promised. They rekindled something in her, a passion and ambition that could not be quelled. She was determined to change the world, even if it meant dooming it. Oh no, that's right, she's doing all this because Isabet died. That's right, Isabet died in a fire. So this isn't Isabet, this is just another lifelong friend of hers. She unfurls her hands, staring into them. So what option did I have left, other than my sword? I spilt the blood of my friends, my family, and still I failed. Vela's trying to save the world. Let's help her together. Oh, she looks at you with determination, fists clenched. No, I won't help her, she inhales. But I'm done running. It seems we're in a predicament. I'm the only person in the Sky Realms who saw the map she's following. I know where she's gone, but I can't get there on my own, not without the right ship and pilot. So perhaps we can help each other for now. I'll tag along with your little expedition until we find her, but after that, well, I guess we'll have to see. Well, it's settled then. She nods. I'll help you. I'm the only person in the Skyrealms who saw the map Vela's following. I know where to find her, but we need others. I heard you captured Vela's old fortress, the Blinding Light. I'll make my way there. She cute. I'll see you there. Just gonna tinker around a little bit. Oh, I have Delusion. Yes. Yes. Stronger. Oh, good. Not leaving empty-handed, it looks like. Glorious treasure. Fantastic. Hold on. It's just a health potion. Just a health potion. Hmm. Nothing illusory or deceitful here. The fuck? Store is barred from the other side, but I didn't see a means of getting there. I don't know where that door
Yeah, I
goes
almost got a
to.
clean sweep. I'm a little too excited.
It's a shame I didn't get to fight a synthetic. Yeah, there's not anything here. Oh well. Who knows? Alright, so I recruited my first Dark Star. I should probably return to the blinding light. Trade in some land pieces. Land map pieces. Yo. $40 coins. Looks like you've completed an entire map region. Well done. I'll throw in some extra coin for your efforts. $40 coins. Oh. Oh. That was a good amount of vertigo. That was a hearty dose. Oh shit. You know, I've never tried to sneak into these places before. People have delusions and treasures in their house, so I have to go everywhere now. Come on now. I like that modest treasure I had a pop-up for, but the previous one I did not. Of course I roll a crit on a 2 luck. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. There's a bed up here? Some delusion. Nice. I don't know where the wizard is. Let's see. I have
Clean sweep like 2 people in this tournament. One of them does some bullshit, and this one it's just not connecting. It's just not letting me fucking parry.
skill issue, Dio.
Apparently, Jesus Christ.
Ah, yes. Your wares. Whoops, hold on. Yeah, there we go. It's good that I can buy things back that I've sold to people. I can rebuy the furnishings. don't need silks. I don't, no. I'm gonna keep my elixirs. I don't super need them, but I don't know. God, you need to use the bathroom really bad. I need to buy this.
Oh, this is worth it. A new color of crimson dye. Ooh, yes. Apparently, this man was fishing with his son. Bandits came, killed his son, and he beat them to death with his fishing pole until the waters ran red.
That's the way to do it.
Yep. And now he's gonna give me red dye.
Hell yeah. Made from the blood of the river?
I hope so.
That'd be pretty fucking metal.
Don't lie, I got a good look going on right now.
Ah. All right, back at the blinding light. Man, sure is gonna be pretty fucked up when I turn on everybody to unleash more gods. It's gonna be fantastic. Hello, 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 I am back. I must use the bathroom. Sleep, save, pause. I will be right back.
Damn it. It's another fucking mask that doesn't let me wear a hat. I'm so angry right now. I want a hat over this.
Never. No hats.
Oh.
No capes.
Damn it.
No hats and no capes.
It's like the forehead is white and the rest of it is all blood red, and it's just like this this person's face with that look on its face for the mask. God damn it. Oh, the wolf one's cool looking, I guess. Oh, I don't have enough flowers. I'll have to come back. God, why? Why do they do that? Why? Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why. Oh, there. Okay, there's way too much white on this red color. The fuck's going on here? And I guess I don't know.
Ooh. We get an attack and a defense buff in the skyship?
Oh my god.
The blinding light, I should say. It's technically not a skyship anymore. I don't know if I'll ever get this fixed.
Were you the one that broke it?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
No, I don't. You don't tell me to hold on.
I need my headset fizzled, and I needed to. You're all crunchy. I needed to fix you. How are you settling in? The blinding light, I remember, was captured this place from the Union caretakers back when we thought we could get away with anything. Okay. Ask you something. Okay. Where's the cool chick? There you are. Hi. How are you settling in? Makes my skin crawl. Seeing Inquisition agents scurrying around, keeping things they're gonna grab me and throw. I keep thinking they're gonna grab me and throw me in a cell. But if siding with this lot is the only way to get to Vela, I suppose it'll have to do. I wanted to ask you something. That sure is a big suit of armor. This so thing? She raises an arm. The armor plate blinks and shifts. You notice intricate mechanisms moving beneath. Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore. The Emberians would inscribe their metal with cipher. Too intricate to see with the naked eye, but it makes the stuff stronger than it has any right to be. In the early days, we raid Emberian tombs, often just Vela and me. A lot of them were already cleared out by raiders, or so you'd think, but I somehow knew there were things still hidden. A lever there, a switch here, a few traps on a keypad. Folks often wondered how we'd score such a big haul. Used to say we're lucky, or using forbidden Wiccan charms or something. Suppose there's some good things about being born from a tube. If you're looking for the Duchess, she'll probably be back at the family manor in the Endless Realm. Can't say for sure. Now, Caxton Frost, he's always struck me as a little odd, though I suppose the feeling was probably mutual. Maybe he returned to the Clockwork Kingdom. Okay. Nothing new there. So what do we do? What do we do? There's the Emberian vault door that says it needs a key. I don't know why or how or when or where or what. We do need to still do that. Other than that, it's choosing which direction to go. Do we go to the Clockwork Kingdom, or do we go to the Endless Realm? I know a secret way into Clockwork with that ship captain guy. You don't care. You do. I am wearing it. The fuck? A modest treasure. Oh, she does have Wiccan artifacts down here. Alright, well, that's it here then. Let's get the hell out of here. There, damn, I don't know. It says it needs a key, not that it's just locked. But there might be a mechanism to unlock it that I didn't see. Yeah, these don't come back. Shame. Hallowtown. I'm thinking Clockwork Kingdom. We save the Endless Realm for the last bit. For it will be the place I like the most, I think. Seems like I can go wherever I want. I don't know how big the other countries are. why she's still here. Stop, don't stop me. No! Jeez. Take a quick look around. See if anything sticks out. No. Don't think so. I'm gonna open that. Milk. Have I not been up here? Oh, nice. Gotcha. Yeah, I think we're all done with Hallowshire. We get to finally move on to a new realm. All right, you. Can you get me to the Clockwork Kingdom? You're very funny, Cargo. Yes, people know. As I'm sure a clever customer like you knows, entry to Clockwork Kingdom is strictly forbidden. Of course, where there's a will, there is a way. Go on. Oh shit, that's right. This is the Russian guy. Not with Misha, mind. Misha does everything above board, but if we are speaking in abstract, as philosophers do, if a traveler, much like yourself, were to give a sky sailor, much like Misha, a proper apostatic union passport, then perhaps, in theory, yes, arrangements could be made. Union passport is quite prized in Clockwork Kingdom, unless useless for entering, but nowadays most people wish to exit. I'm gonna pay you twice in coins. Oh, gold? I am so impressed. I cannot get gold anywhere else. Misha has met many of your kind. You think everything is for sale. You even think you can buy love. You are no better than the wild beast sniffing corpses. Alright, so I need a God's damned Union passport. So if that's the case, if I go over here and this guy's like, you can't come in, get fucked. I assumed there was going to be some sort of key to getting to the other places, but I can just go to the Endless Realm. Because I had another... I had another passport that I had found somewhere. Let's come up here and have a look. Maybe I can charm my way in. Oh, what the fuck? The border guard is working on some kind of word puzzle. He does not look up. Yes? I'd like to cross the gate bridge, please. No. No? Indeed no. What does that mean? It means you cannot cross. Why not? Entry is forbidden by order of the Clockwork King. What if I had a valid passport? Such documents are no good in Clockwork Kingdom. Why not? Because we do not recognize the defeatist entity. How come? Because it is the defeatist's excrescence of greed and privilege run by a cabal of fossilized sophists and jealous aristocrats. He sounds as bored as ever and still does not look up. Are there no exceptions to the entry ban? Exceptions are permitted only by specific order of the king. How can I secure an order from the king? Petitions to its majesty may be submitted via the Mechanists' Guild in Ferropolis. How do I get to Ferropolis? Cross this bridge, follow the road, and ask someone else. I am a border guard, not a map maker. So it's across the bridge, which I can't cross because entry is forbidden. Correct. Is there any other way into the kingdom? Not anymore.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm with the Union. You need an impossible number to cross. Good to know. I'd like to make a complaint. Letters of complaints may be submitted to the gatekeeper's office. All complaints will be handled within 3 to 6 years. However, you must first exhaust the usual channels by requesting an entry exception. What if I could get you a Union passport? Such documents are no good. Okay. Alright, forget it. And good luck with the puzzle. Ass.
Shut up.
Well. I know where to buy a Union passport, but it's almost as if the game is telling me to just go to the Endless Realm. Let's say I didn't have money. Which I do, but let's say I didn't. Then I would be forced to go to the place that I unlocked first, on accident. So let's do that. I was going to save it for the end, but you know what? The universe is telling me to go there first, so let's do it. Let's listen to the universe for once. This might hurt. It hurt a lot. Can't wait to see what these lands are like. This place would be my home, likely. In another universe. Maybe there's a house to buy here, and it'll be less shitty as the one that I got. Which is pretty, but I can't sleep there. Oh, that's right, the fucking dragon is over here. That was terrifying. Pretty cool. Ooh. This is nice. Hello. Woman who approaches you is half rotted. One eye is milk white and the other is missing. The pearly white of her jawbone is visible through her ragged skin. Careful there, breather. That was a close one. You hurt? I'm fine. What was that? A little tremor, that's all. They've been getting more common recently. You should watch your step, though. That quake will have riled up the catacomb worms. Something fierce. Catacomb worms? Nasty buggers. They burrow, they fly, they eat people. Just stay away from them. That's my advice. Anyway, you're clearly new here, and I've got some time to kill. Is there anything you want to know? Who are you? My name is Chiasma. I am just out here waiting to be granted admission to one of the mausoleums. What are the mausoleums? See those big imposing tombs in the distance? Most of the Endless live in those mausoleums these days. They're waiting for the ferryman to come and take them away. Why aren't you in a mausoleum? They're overcrowded, and the best tomb go to the highest bidder. So poor broke saps like me have to wait until a place becomes available, usually after a worm attack. You appear to be a bit worse for wear. I'm sure you've heard the stories about the Endless Breather. Immortality comes at a price. Okay, I think I get it. Hi, Xenius. Well, if it isn't my favorite goth on Twitch. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Thank you. How's my favorite other goth on Twitch? How are you? You come to lurk and sleep like usual? Yes, you did. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I hope you got plenty of sleep. You get to hear me and my stupid voices as I voice all of these undead people, apparently. I'm in the undead realm. Good but sleepy. Get your sleep. You fought a lot of fires today. You deserve your rest. Fireman work is apparently super catastrophic if you drive. Thank you for supporting the firefight. The outfit was awesome. I'm basically a professional. Yes, I believe it. If anybody were to tell me, I will say I know a firefighter. She drives like a bat out of hell. Could you tell me about this place? Well, you're entering the lands of the Endless. Our island of tombs has been drifting around the Skyrim since before the world end. Even before Those damned Imberians, ferrymen rest their souls. I do, that's me. You'll find the town of Sepulchre up ahead. But careful on your feet, brother. There's been a whole bunch of tremors lately. What's the cause of these tremors? Folks are saying the entombed one, who imprisoned below the Castle of Ribs, they say he's waking up. But people say a lot of things. You'd go mad if you took it all seriously. Who is the entombed one? He sounds like a god. Another brethren to unleash? No idea. He's been shaking the island for centuries, but recently it's been happening more and more often. I've heard that if he keeps it up, the entire island could shook to pieces. Anything else you want to know about this place? What is Sepulchre? Honestly, not much. Most of us Endless live in the mausoleums, but you can rent a room in the Rotten Coffin, and there's a place to trade. Looming over Sepulchre is the Castle of Ribs, where the Queen resides, and just past town is the Flesh Farm. Oh, that sounds delightful. Tell me more about the Flesh Farm. That's right, brother. Us Endless need to feast on living flesh, else we go all foggy. Years back we led the Cadaver Crusades, taking the living by force, but penitent Thor came up with a much better idea. The Flesh Farm is a bunch of huge vats growing mindless meat. Much more humane than eating raw human. It gets a bit tiring when your lunch is always screaming at you for mercy. Who is penitent Thor? A mage who lived in the sanctum overlooking the Flesh Farm. You can see it up on the ridge to the north. She's the youngest of the Endless, only 2 centuries old, practically a whippersnapper. Anything else? That's all I wanted to know. Okay, see you later, Chiasma. I want to go to the Flesh Farm. I wonder what kind of flesh they sell. Ah, yes. Hello, my lady. Can you smell it, stranger? The rancid stench on the wind? The endless realm is trapped in a perpetual decay, for everything here rots, but nothing ever dies. Its people huddle in underground tomb cities, sealing their frail bodies behind it from the outside while they indulge in nostalgic reverie. They have achieved what many mortals lust for, a life unending. But is such a wretched existence preferable to death? Tell me, stranger, if Union scholars are right, and there is naught after life but a dreamless sleep, does that nothingness negate what came before, or is our existence rendered pointless by impending oblivion? It's true, death makes our life meaningless. She chuckles. Hearing you say it, it sounds rather morbid. She gestures around herself. So, what's all this then? The collective achievement of us mortals, the wonders of civilization? Is it all just some shared delusion, a denial of our inherent futility? She grins. You know, don't answer that. Even as a spirit, it gives me chills. Well, you're kind of obviously a life after death, so clearly the Union's wrong. What the fuck? Oh. No. Don't. Ow. Alright. That was a thing. What's hiding over here? Oh. Some iron ore. Nothing back here. Hmm. Place is crazy looking. It's got like the inverted spires and all that shit. What is this place? This is the Castle Ribs. Oh, okay. This is where the Duchess is. Well, this, I think, is the Castle Ribs. Okay, that leads into an opening. Secret? Nope. Oh, death totem. Okay. The trees are gross. Love it. Nice. What is hiding in here? Oh, there is something back there. I need a key. What the hell is that? Hey, could you open up, please? Hello? Alright. Okay, cool. I found the back entrance to something. I probably have to go on up there. Okay. Let's have a look on this side. Dies so loudly. What's this? God, that goes off into a direction for a while. Secret. Aha. Wonderful, wonderful. Ooh, and Delusion too. Delicious. Treasure. Rumbling is pretty constant. I do love this place. It is nothing but just graveyards and cool inverted ziggurats and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. I like it here. I hope I can buy property here and live. Have like a house. I say that, but upgrading my previous house was an absolute pain in the ass, but I'd do it again. I'd do it again, see? This must be a secret. This is not a secret. This is weird. That is weird. The dead don't need these coin. Also, if this place is the realm of immortals, like, are forced to not die, why are there so many catacombs and graveyards? They're secretly just a bunch of goths. It's fantastic. It's perfect. I found my home. Look, Death Veil just growing out in the open. Nice brain, buddy. Yoink. You guys are kind of cool looking. This place is very large, very wide open. What have we here? Hello. I was on the hill that this last defenders fell. Wait, it was on this hill that the last defenders fell. Oh, how the endless swarmed upon them, how they feasted upon flesh and blood. I still see it, mortal. I can smell the sickly sweet stench of death. I can feel the cold chill of death upon my phantom skin. This is a place of remembrance. If you have not come here out of respect, I must ask you to leave. I've come to pay... What happened here? When the Endless were first created, they were consumed by an insatiable hunger. They fell upon their mortal brethren and committed unspeakable acts. It is a time known as the Years of Devouring. Spirit, like myself, are a vestige of trauma. I do not simply remember those unspeakable years, I live them still. But I hold on to enough of my wits that I can tell the past from the present, for the most part. And so I watch over this place to ensure that folks remember. Goodbye. Let me just put this quick in. Hi, I've come to respect. Oh, I appreciate the gesture. No way. What is my charm at? 55? No way. Should use that. I may have to. Fine. Slurp. Come to pay my respects. The An honorable intent will unlock the door to the rest of the tomb. You may mourn in peace. That's right, baby. Just suckle a little courage. Buried Guilt by Vleklum. Ether spurred the gelatinous flank of his steed, but to no avail. The creature still floated at the same sluggish pace, its tentacles trailing through the grass. He had no idea where Lord Ardid had found such a creature, but it was a little better than the silk slug. It swayed at an erratic
really like to
pace.
not lose combat audio. It's so awkward.
It swayed at an erratic pace that made Arthur's armor shift and chafe against his ancient skin. His body was always racked with an assortment of pains and aches. Such was the fate of being endless. But this constant irritation caused chunks of his flesh to come away when he itched, flesh that would never grow back. As Arthur crossed a weighbridge, he glanced below, miles downward, past floating isles and drifting clouds. He saw clusters of artificial lights throbbing and pulsing in the gloom of the world's surface. For this story, dear reader, takes place in the first Cadaver Crusade, when Emberian cities still thrived. Arthur's steed had stopped. He looked up to see a humble dwelling, not a few decades old. Smoke rose from its chimney, betraying its mortal inhabitants. Lord Ardid would be pleased. He dismounted and drew his sword. Though his stomach growled, he would not feed today. Fresh meat was to be procured and returned to the war party. Rations were then distributed fairly. That said, Arthur had long suspected that his lord liked to keep his troops hungry, to cloud their judgment and foster their rage. The door buckled behind his weight easy enough. A boy stood before him, bewildered. Arthur's sword slid gently between the boy's ribs, and he crumpled to the floor. Somewhere, a woman screamed, a familiar sound of late. An old man burst forth and impaled Arthur with a spear. This was somewhat irritating, as his chest was already so full of holes that it whistled in strong winds. Arthur grabbed the man by the throat, raised his sword to strike, but something stopped Arthur. As he looked at the man, he felt a stirring inside him, something about those eyes. It was like looking into a cloudy mirror. Could it be? The old man had stopped struggling against Arthur's grip, for the same distant recollection had dawned upon him as well. The old man swallowed, stuttered, and then croaked, "Father?" Arthur's grip relaxed. He dropped the man. He dropped his sword. A horror engulfed him, the first glimmer of true emotion he had felt in a long time. Before he knew what was happening, a woman had picked up his sword and chopped off his head. The world rushed to meet him with a thud. He lay there, blinking slowly, as his family hacked his body into pieces. They buried Arthur in a garden, in a gesture of undeserved respect. He kept his face motionless, so they thought him truly dead. He was too cowardly to do otherwise. It was a shallow grave, and sounds of the forest filtered down to him. When the guilt and shame subsided, he felt a kind of peace, being so close to those he once loved. Family, son. He mouthed the words in the dirt, to an audience of worms and insects. But one day or night, he knew not. He awoke from his mindless stupor to the sound of flames and screams. He listened to the cries, the carnage, the terror, but the silence that followed was worse. Then voices, movement, a dazzling light. He was pulled from the dirt by his hair, held aloft by the grip of Lord Arden himself. The bastard grinned with a sash that spread from ear to ear. "Well, well," he said, "what have we here?" Arthur looked past his lord to the smoldering house in the distance. 3 fresh corpses were lined neatly in a row. Damn, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. Alluring perfume. A perfume bottle inscribed with cipher, useful when persuading others with charm. Enchanted vapors can be powerful, but unreliable. This item grants a small chance to pass a charm test that the user would otherwise fail. I will wear that. I like that the stories are different depending on where you're at. Now I'll get these zombie stories. It'll be great. The ghost rides around in the air, recoiling from unseen terror. Jaws, nails, teeth, tearing, bursting, clawing at your flesh. Can you feel it? Oh, the agony. It's okay, you're safe. Nothing is attacking you. You are mistaken. 6 endless feasts on my flesh. They have done for hundreds of years. I am aware they exist only in my mind, but does anything exist outside of my mind? For me, they are real. The ghost is silent for a moment, wincing in pain. Say, mortal, do you want to know a secret? Yes. See those cliffs over there? They hide a graveyard buried deep underground. One of many. A spell of illusion conceals the entrance. During the great devouring, the endless gave into their hunger. But they held on to their remorse, their shame. So they buried the victims far out of sight. My body lies behind those cliffs somewhere. Is that it? Yes, okay. Those cliffs. Down to where I have spatial eyes. Unless it was the thing I already found. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Ow. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Hurts. what have we down here? Spot from the other side. Or this is an exit then. Interesting. What is all this? Oh God. The bloody hell? Who's this? Secret, secret. I found a secret. God, where is this going? Oh, hello. The resident scratches a painful crystalline growth which protrudes from their left eye. I just want this nightmare to end. What happened? Oh, I can feel it in my face. She's inside me, crawling out. There's a woman inside you? Pieces of many people together. She's filling my face up with sharp corners. Stay out of the mines. She wants to grow. I just want this nightmare to end. Who are you? The question distresses him greatly, and he begins to whimper. Who was I? Perhaps... No, that can't be right. I think I was a foreman of... well, a miner. A miner, maybe? Was I a soldier? I remember being a young boy when the Crusaders came, and... No. I must have been his mother. But that can't have been my... That couldn't have been me either. Some of these memories aren't mine. Right. I'll see what I can do. I'll warn you, if it's a god, I am likely to make this worse. Yeah. Oh, okay. Elevator that goes back to the surface. Into the mines. Ah, mirror. Okay, we have a dungeon here. Hello. This is a sacred place. You shouldn't be here. My siblings will kill you. You'd better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do here. What do you suspect I'll do? We do not suspect, we simply know. Our mistress reveals the truth with absolute perfection. You better leave. She knows what you are and what you're here to do. Who's your mistress? My mistress is the one who will save this accursed region. She will heal us of the weight we carried for so long. You'd better leave. Okay. Right. What happened to these mines? You've been blinded by the dark curse. These are not mines. They are more akin to the inside of a fertile egg. Must go. I must see. Normal. Poison will even work on these guys. Something has changed. Give me the treasure. Give it. Silk. I wonder what wondrous things I'll find here. Nice. Ah, it opened this, okay. I did things correctly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, they have so much health. Pretty. That's cool. Fucking skeletal. Crystallized skeletons. This would be when they introduce, like, a mace weapon that's strong against the undead. A set of swords. I haven't a clue which way to go. Haven't a clue. Let's go down. Wow. That was a long way down just for that. Astounding. Everything is being made clear now. How marvelous, I can see it. She stands in awe in the vision before her. What do you see? A body amalgamate. Abstract geometry and structure. Perfect in form, steeped in a sorrow beyond compare. The true form of the divine. The great continuum of all that is. Who are you? I was once a child, many children. I committed evils beyond redemption, but these are all her memories now. 1,000 perspectives refracted through her. We remember being devoured, remember dying, but we also remember devouring. That's what's really inside these crystals, you know. Old wounds. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. Is she a god? One day she will be. Soon, perhaps. But she is merciful, showing the truth. What does she want? She pauses as if listening for the answer. It isn't so simple. There's so many of her. She wants to save us from this cruel fate. We endless are all caught in a great misery, toiling away in a place without gods. Eternal mourning, on an island of graves. The tragedy of the Crusades hangs over this island like a grand condemnation. But there's something else. It's difficult to explain. She wants to heal, too. More than that, she wants to escape. There's rage there, almost like a cornered animal, or a man in a cage. But she is merciful. Okay. Take care. Are you going to create a bunch of crystal zombies? Am I setting a soon-to-be god free? If this is true, my sister must walk the path. She must be freed. There are so many directions to go. There's a lever over there. I'm pretty sure that needs to be used to progress forward, so I'll be stopped eventually. Huh. all this for... Oh no, what is this? He awakens from a state of meditative prayer. May ye be blessed. I'm here who are you? I am a midwife of our new god. The sculptor has entrusted me guardian of the hymnal chamber. May ye be blessed. Tell me about this hymnal chamber. The hymnal chamber lies through this gate. It is a place of sacred ritual. By our fate, her dream become possible, and by her dream, all dreams. May ye be blessed. I'd like to show my devotion. How about now? He looks at you and closes his eyes. After a long pause, he nods his head in acceptance. He silently unlocks the gate to the hymnal chamber. Goodbye. I feel like this should be the last place I go. If I can remember where this is. It's across this giant bridge here. Take that ore. Oh, Inquisitors. Oh, yes. Something has changed. Yeah, these guys hurt. I'm gonna actually have to make the actual armor. Oh, rusty helmet. It's... Oh, this gives me armor and attack. So that makes me stronger. Okay. Maybe I'll upgrade that instead of the coif. Wait, that was the hymnal chamber? I guess to get that rusty helmet? Doesn't really seem like that was worth it. Oh, this is the back way out. Okay. Into the hymnal chamber. Went this way. Oh god. Yeah, okay. We went down that way last time. This door. Yeah, okay, here we go. Down into the depths. What will we find? Oh, nice. They gave me a bed. Sleep the next major hour. It actually gets dark at night in the cave. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's a spiral. Ow. I have a decent amount of coin. A mirror leads out. elixir of luck. How lucky. Some more ore. Very nice, very nice. Oh, well. Ah, sneaky. Nice. But I'm too clever. Oh, beautiful. Ah, give me. Gotcha. She's beautiful. I am the sculptor Lucia. The crystal goddess told me you'd come. You sculpted this? Aye, it was the first to hear it. I was the first to hear it. Through the rock walls, biggest pocket of pure crystal any of us had ever seen. I knew the shape she needed to take. It felt like I was born with me, so I started carving in secret. I'm here to swear loyalty to your crystal goddess. She grins. Glad to hear it. To complete your bond, go before her and pledge your devotion. Lucia teaches you a series of ritual hand signs needed to complete the pact. Goodbye. Sister. That's one hell of a bulge you got there. Below the endless. You stand beneath the intricate crystal statue. It exudes an unmistakable psychic weight. Admire the statue. Pledge your loyalty to the crystal goddess. Before performing the ritual which Lucia taught you, you wonder, are you sure this is the choice you want to make? A pact such as this cannot be broken. I'm going to double check to make sure this isn't part of a quest chain that I didn't do and got here early. Okay, it is not. It is not. So we'll do this. Visions cross through your mind of geometric threads converging at the statue's heart. Immaculate webs extend in all directions, weaving through the veins of the surrounding rock. You see the cosmic totality unified through her. The goddess sees you too, with that caressing gaze of hers. She sees all things. My beautiful child, you will retain yourself, because you have another purpose. I have set an even finer role in the tapestry for you. I will guide you now. Take this with you. You feel something move inside your bag. Looking inside, you find a small parcel wrapped neatly in flower petals. Thank you. An epoch crystal shard. These are super rare. A sliver of genuine epoch crystal. This treasure harmonizes your body with the island's network of crystals, ensuring that when you use a crystal point, your health is restored. Ooh! What the fuck is this? A device from long ago in Barian that permanently increases your lore? When did I pick this up? When did I get this? The fuck is that? Oh, I have 5 of these. Okay, cool. That's actually really fucking awesome. So those little crystal save points will heal my health as well as my mana. I will take that. Bye. Alright, nope. It's up the spiral. That was super worth it. Let's get the hell out of here. One. Fantastic. She was beautiful. My baby sister born. What power she will weave throughout the world. Secret. What is this? This isn't something to mark on my map either. What the fuck? Hello? Oh, there's a pedestal to talk to this thing. What the hell? Don't even know where I am. Ah, here we go. Interesting. Ah, this cuts off. Okay. The hell is that over there? It's more Death Veil. Okay, so what's this big old building for? Is this a mausoleum? Hello? Uh-oh. Ow! You guys are cool looking. Now you must die. Fantastic. The Urn of Anguish. This urn is deathly cold to touch. It's sealed tight. An inscription reads, "Here are the ashes of untold numbers of endless, who were burned by the living in the years of devouring. May the gods have mercy on us all." Great sword, a new weapon. Great swords are slow, brutal weapons that can cleave and smash through anything they connect with. This one mine use seems to be more rust at this point. Fuck yes, there are different weapons. Hell yes. Oh my god, I'm so happy I came to this place first. I love great swords. I have truly been blessed this night. Okay. Oh, landmark. Mark it. Ah, it's not a thing. Sentient worm. Do I go try to speak to the worm? What's this over here? Why do you scream at me so? Silk. Oh damn, what is this place? Oh, finally. We can actually see the map now. Oh, it's just the southern mausoleum. Been out there. Yes. Okay. Which means that is what I see on my map, are those islands. Hello? Is anybody home? I need a workbench. A forge. Wow. Lock slug. This lock bug will weaken the lock's mechanism, making locks easier to pick. Known to love intricate environments, this one has had cipher etched onto its carapace. It makes the thief's best friend. That's cool. Another urn of anguish. This must be important for something. What the fuck? There's nothing there. Okay. This place is not as big as it looks. Okay then, this weird place. Is that an eyeball? Ruins of Verdant. Hello. Endless sweeps the ground with a rake, though he just seems to be moving some dirt. As you approach, he looks startled. Breather, I didn't see you there. Not often I see your kind here. Who are you? Who am I? Well, that's a good question. I've been wandering myself lately. I seem to have forgotten my name a few decades back. Was it Yam? Or Gloopus, perhaps? It's all a jumble. Anyway, I'm the groundskeeper for the Duchess. At least, I think I am. I've not seen that girl for a good century or so. I'm starting to wonder if I made a whole thing up. What is this place? Time ago, before Lot called ourselves Endless, these islands were known as Verdant. Our houses were made from beautiful wood, not huge stone tombs you see today. It's part of an island. It's the only place left where you can see a remnant of how things used to be. The rest of it has all rotted away. It's also where the Duchess lives, but she never leaves her manor. Can I visit the Duchess? You can sure try. Her family manor is over yonder, but it's mostly just a ruin now. And she's hidden the entrance with a spell. I'll have to figure that out to get across somehow. She also enchanted a bunch of skeletons to patrol the place, so watch your step. They can't really think. It's just a spell holding them together, so they won't hesitate to swipe at you. Thanks. So, the Duchess isn't in the ribs place? I've immediately just made my way all the way to the Duchess. Should I wait to do that? No, I'm sure it's fine. It's not like it ends the quests in this area. I can talk to her, get her out of the way, move on. Oh, it's like a... It kind of looks like a jellyfish, but I definitely think it's an eyeball. Nice death veil. Alright. Ow! Secret. Nice. Nice. And some coin. Oh! Unlock. Grab this elder elder silk slug. So cute. did it. Please don't dispel when I'm midway across. That'd be terrible. Oh, Duchess. There's a mirror inside. I don't think she does live here. She lives through the mirror. Oh, yes. I see. Now I'm up here. Just watching me the whole time. Hey, Duchess. You're looking fabulous. Nice dagger. Hanging in the gloom, the endless woman is engrossed in ritual. She hisses violent, unfamiliar words while her hands trace sparks of light through the air, illuminating the books and the dust around her. Bow politely. The woman seems oblivious to your presence, her face inscrutable behind her mask. She continues to mutter esoteric phrases while sculpting glyphs of light. What are you doing? She screams, her voice seething with a wave of magical energy that sends the book crashing to the floor. Do you know how difficult it is to weave parallel cipher syntax while some idiot is talking in your ear? She groans in frustration. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a family crisis, and you caught me trying to conjugate a pair of superlatives. Sometimes I just hate cipher semiotics. Well, I suppose if you've bypassed my security measures, you must have come here for some reason. She studies you for a moment. You're not a cadaver assassin, are you? Sent by the infernal rider to try to lop my head off, or some such? I'm not an assassin. She studies you a moment. Well, that's exactly what an assassin would say. I have to be sure. I'm just going to have to poke around in your mind. You may feel a little tingling in your brain, and don't worry, this rarely leads to permanent damage. Did you say A pain slices through your head, followed by a plethora of discomforting feelings. Your senses are jumbled, you hear smells, taste sights, breathe sound, everything warps, and you feel nauseous. But then, you find yourself under a sharp light of your home star. Your hand grips a bloodied branch. A child cowers before you, weeping in the mud. Yes, you remember. This was your first fight you've ever won, when you were 6 years young. Her voice cuts through your dream. So, you were always the violent sword, eh, mortal? But this isn't enough, I need more. Another wave of nausea. Reality churns around you, until you wake up in an Inquisition prison cell, the smells of rust and shit filling your nostrils. So that's it, eh? You're with some Inquisition bastards. But you're not a player, just a pawn in their scheming. Blackmailed with the threat of oblivion. How pitiful. Once more, you submerged in memory. You see Vela's ship drifting away from you, and with it, your only hope of salvation. Ah, so it's Vela you're after. I sailed with her for 10 years. Even called myself a Dark Star. But I assume you knew that. Basalt sent me. Ah, so that old sea slug's still with us. I must admit, I always thought the drink would kill him. But to hear he's working with the Inquisition after all we've been through, well, this only deepens my suspicions. So tell me, do you kill for your masters? Do you take the lives of others to preserve your own? Only in self-defense. Only in self-defense do I draw my sword? Oh, how noble, how valiant! I am humbled by your chivalry, etc., etc. But let's see the truth, shall we? Your mind reels once more. You see the men and monsters who stood in your way, and how you've clashed swords, evaded their blows, buried your steel in their flesh. You remember the chaos, the thrill, the bloodlust. The truth is, you enjoy it. You see, she seems taken aback. Mortal, you're a monster. The blood that you've spilled, nobody could ever atone for such wanton violence. Though I suppose I have no right to judge you, my conscience is hardly clear. But what's this? Searing pain, you see the flesh farm screaming in agony, you see Ryder, his cruel gaze, and you remember the deal he made. What? I didn't make a deal. Ah, so you are in league with the cadavers. Your actions, whether in spite of folly, have cast a dark shadow on this land. And yet I see nothing to show that you mean me harm. She sighs. I'll spare you the torment of further mind probes, mortal. Any more and your brain could burst, and I don't want to clean that up. Ah, but where are my manners? We've learned all about you, and I've not introduced myself. She feigns a pompous bow. The Duchess, at your service. Well, really, I am Philomena Caveridge, Duchess of Veltshire, and that's quite a mouthful, eh? If you'd arrived about 6 centuries ago, I would have greeted you with a bustling household, alive with music and merriment. My servants would have offered refreshments. I would have introduced you to my 5 darling children. She chuckles wearily. Ah, how is it that 600 years can pass so quickly? Now I drift in this cold tomb while my estate lies in decay. Sounds like you miss your former life. There's not an endless around who doesn't, but for most of us, it's hard to think of our mortal lives without opening the door to our demons. You see, I became Duchess the day my father died in the Great Devouring. Do you know what that was? Yes. Then you will know it is the darkest stain on my people's history. The Endless were born with an insatiable hunger. For decades we feasted upon those we once called kin. And my family was no different. I was 5 and 30 years of age. When it happened, I had a husband, 5 beautiful children. You know, the cruelest thing, there are parts of us that knew what was happening. As I tore into my husband's flesh, I howled, not in anger, but in sorrow. As my daughter gorged upon the bowels of her brother, I saw the tears streaming down her face. And as I picked up my infant son, not 3 months old, I wanted to hold him, to kiss him. I never meant to... Her voice croaks, and she is silent a moment. I am so sorry. Save your tears, mortal. There are some things you'll never understand. To be endless is to live with a terrible guilt. It is the same for all of us, but while most find comfort in the rituals and traditions of old, I find them suffocating. She chuckles. Ah, but there I go again, dredging up the past. I think it's why I stopped getting invited to all those mausoleum balls. So tell me, mortal, this hunt for Vela, what do you hope to accomplish? I must stop her from destroying the world. The world is at stake and you would save it? Admirable, but of course that's not how she sees it. I wonder, do you understand what's truly at stake? There is a hidden language to the universe, mortal, a web of signs and signifiers which establish the very rules by which we live. Oh, I skipped that. How would that work? When we cast a cipher spell, we are speaking in the hidden language of the universe. But the rules, the grammar, the syntax, the signs themselves, all of them, from the humble scribe to the powerful cipher wizard, must adhere to these constraints. When we don't, there is often dire consequences. Like the world rend. She nods. I don't know for sure what happened back then, but I witnessed it with my own eyes. Felt it in my mind. It was the most powerful spell I have witnessed. And it was caught in a syntax cascade, an infinite loop. But if Vela's plan works, she'd make the impossible possible. With the flick of her finger, she could raise an empire, make anyone truly immortal, even raise somebody from the dead. That sounds incredible. Indeed! I have often weighed this dilemma in my mind. Would it be for good or for ill? My people live in torment. Our decaying bodies and haunted minds are prisons from which there is no escape. But could Vela's plan be our salvation, or would it subject the whole world to a similar torment? I haven't yet made up my mind, but if I'm honest, I would like to be there when the decision is made. Then help me find Vela. Alas, I am somewhat engaged for the moment. I think I mentioned a family crisis. My daughter has been stolen from me. She closes her eyes. Her name is Ellen. Of all my children, she alone remains. I can still see her, 9 years young, holding my hand in the lush grass of Verdant. Everyone in the village knew that beaming smile. She is 9 years old still, and the feeling of her hand in mine own is all that keeps me clinging to this wretched existence. And now those damned cadavers have taken her. I could try to rescue your daughter. You would, mortal? If you were to save her, I would truly be in your debt. The cadavers are a secretive bunch, and I've caught wind that one of them frequents the rotten coffin in Sepulchre. He wears a full suit of armor and holds a key that will grant access to the upper levels of Cadaver Keep. He surely won't speak to me, nor my lackeys, but you're an outsider. More than that, you're mortal, and cadavers are very interested in mortals. Okay, I'll try to find her. Thank you, mortal. My daughter has a signet ring on her finger. Find her, and I'll help you track down Vela. You have my word. My queen. Alright, we did skip, I guess, something significant coming here so early, but not significant enough. As, I guess, whatever we skipped were the people we are about to go backstab to get a child. So, you know, cool. All right. Oh, shit. That's right. Oh, man. I forgot this is where this was. For some reason, I thought I used a crystal at the beginning of her place. Jesus. Alright. Oh yeah, dude, that cloak, like, really Keeps people from seeing you. These guys spot me from a mile away now. I can't sprint up and attack him. We need to find where this sepulcher is. I assume it's the main hub of this area. It said that the ribs was over sepulcher. And maybe it's just part of sepulcher, so it must be this whole section up here. Mark? What did we find? What is this? Lord Ryder's estate. Oh my god, he's got a fucking blacksmith table. Okay, this is totally happening. Steel greatsword. This one exhibits a flat tip exercised for executioner blades. Cool. This greatsword also only does 18 damage. That doesn't seem right. Oh no. That's right. This is 18 when it has that. Okay. So yes. Make this. Fine great sword. This one is finally balanced. And then maxing it out, which is very interesting looking, is 24 damage. Okay, that's super worth it. That gives me 20 armor and 20 attack. It makes me disgustingly strong. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is his estate. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe this is just part of it. Oh, his estate's up there. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. Now I have the Zweihammer. Zweihander. Oh, you're just people who won't talk to me. Okay. Well, let's have a look here. These to a mausoleum, City of Sepulchre, and the Cadaver Keep. Ooh, need gonna talk to this guy first, so I know what landmarks I'm looking for. Wow. Okay, nope, I do a decent more damage. Almost one shot that guy. Enemies here are just so much stronger. Hello. Even the trees clearly being cling to life. Cannot fathom why I was sent here of all places to make this damn map. Why must we chart these isles? Does the Academy plan to start grave digging? There's naught else to do. Let's turn those in for some money. Landmarks do I need? Sepulcher. Okay. And there's a mausoleum to the far south. I got that one. And finally, to the north, spotted an enormous formless flesh. Guessing those are the flesh farms. Okay. Okay, bye. I already got the mausoleum to the south. So it'd be the flesh farms in the north, and then this? Yeah, I think we'll get up into Sepulcher, do various businesses, and call it a night. Hello? Greetings, delicious flesh thing. By enchantment, I require to grant you assistance instead of peeling the meat from your bones. Thanks. Gratitude is not required. If my mind was free, I would burst your fragile skin and devour your warm innards. Okay, alright. Cool. Back up. House for sale, Sepulcher. Tired of living in a tomb, sick of death of rats nibbling at your feet? Look no further than the bustling housing market of Sepulcher. Don't worry about that gaping void above. That's just the sky. A charming single-story house is available to purchase from the Moldy Cauldron shop on the Sepulcher High Streets. Though in need of renovations, the property could be upgraded to rival even the best mausoleum tombs. Wait, is this the house? Is this the house I get? This is garbage. It's gonna take a bunch to get that fixed up, alright. Folding grape? Hi, welcome. Thanks for the follow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh. don't know what that is. Oh, landmark. Write this down, write this down. That... What is this? Sepulcher? Is that what I did? Great. Hello, what is this? Oh. Welcome to the Moldy Cauldron. You're my first living customer in months, or has it been years? Time flies when you're my age. What you got for sale? For rusty bow. A thinking cap. Oh, for lore. I don't know if I will super need this, but I will buy it. The Sepulcher House Deed, I will buy this. Endless Furnishing, I will buy that. Slows the movement speed of nearby enemies. It is super not worth it. Okay. Dangling earring, shape of a skull. This macabre accessory grants power over the dead, allowing its wearer to summon an additional skeleton in battle. Excuse me? I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that because I might need that. Sell my fine sword as I no longer need it. Oh shit. Fuck. Hold on, sir. Hold on. I need to wear this, and I should have worn that, but I don't need that anymore. Sell these. That. These. These. Fantastic. Thank you. I'll do that. 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 What am I missing here? Or probably. That. Accept. Okay, that is the inn. Place is a bloody maze. Oh, you're wearing a mask? A flesh mask? Every day that my mines aren't operating, I'm losing gold. What a mess. The mines belong to us now. He looks equally shocked and incredulous. What the hell are you talking about, flesh sack? I've owned the deed to that land since before your great-grandfather was born. Oh, behold, the power of our goddess. So you were the one that would have sent me there. Oh! At this invocation, the nobleman's body crystallizes rapidly. He can scarcely let out a scream before his lungs turn solid. Congratulations. Now you will be beautiful forever, just like my sister. That was pretty cool. Okay. This is the dock. Need to go there. Is there really only one place to buy and sell stuff? No, you must be a blacksmith, correct? In days past, I fought with Lord Ryder in the Cadaver Crusades. We would feast on the flesh of mortals such as yourself. He smirks. Nothing personal, you understand. But such days of glory are over. Now I must eat the mindless, slop-penitent thaw brews in those flesh farms of hers. Yes. Alright, you are not a shop. I do have one of these, though. Supposedly there's a god here. Tackle this later. Is it currently nighttime? But nobody's asleep. I guess there's only one shop. Endless stance askew, slowly cleaning a mug with a rotten rag. He spits on the rag, apparently in an attempt of cleanliness, but the piece of his slip comes off in the attempt. As I live and rot, an honest to God's breather. We don't get many of your passing through the sepulchre these days. Welcome to the rotten coffin. We've got a bed to rent, the only genuine mattress in all the tombs of the endless. We've also got ghost booze. Can I ask you a question? Know of any work? Not much work outside mausoleums. Flesh farm, okay. What's the story of this town? Well, this here town is called Sepulchre. He cocks his head. You want the long version or the short? The long. Years back, and I mean centuries ago, in the age of kings and castles, this used to be a peaceful kingdom called Verdant. Most folks still live down on the world's surface before it got blown up, so we were pioneers of sorts. Our great wooden buildings rose above the pines, and our monarchs were above the pines, and our monarchs were just, and the air was sweet. There needs to be a comma. Then our hooded king brought this curse upon the Verdant. The living fought the dead, the bodies piled up, and the air weren't so sweet anymore. Racked with pain and eternally cold, us endless have no use for comfortable things, so those beautiful wooden buildings rotted away, replaced with hard stone. The town was verdant no more, so we started calling it Sepulchre, and the name stuck. These days, Sepulchre is little more than an outpost for trading and the like. Most of us endless live in those great mausoleums over yonder, but that big tower that looms over us, That's the Castle of Ribs where the Queen lives, but she's not left in years. Wait, so the Duchess is the person I needed, and the Queen is somebody else. My brain's thinking Queen and Duchess are the same thing, and they're not. And I know this. Tell me about the Ghost Booze. Well, we Endless have different constitutions from the Breathers. Take a different sort of beverage to really give us any kick. Ghost wine can be brewed like a potion, but the best vintages are ectoplasmic. When a ghost is created through trauma, sometimes nearby objects or even drinks pass over to the spirit realm too. That's the good stuff. Or, for an Endless who's short on coin, there's always a good old arsenic. I wouldn't recommend that for folk like you, though. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. What you got to drink? An ethereal wine with a quality of mist, very valuable. Has little effect on the living, but can make spirits and the undead rather drunk. Okay. I would like to rent a bed, please. Changed my mind. What did he say? That'll be... I've been told it's real comfy, but seeing as you're the first to sleep for a good few years, the mattress might be a bit rotten. Just sweep off the maggots and you're good to go. That'll be 2 coin. Here you are. Thank you. What's this? A breather? Oh, marvelous. Please stay here a second. Let me jot down some notes. Is your skin always that damp? Do you ever forget to breathe? What does it feel like when your hair grows? Oh, apologies. This must be quite overwhelming. I'm a playwright down in the mausoleum, you see. But the scene has become so stagnant. The past century or so, pre-Endless historical dramas have been in vogue. Except us writers never leave our tombs, and I'm convinced our work is full of inaccuracies. It's funny, the things that you forget. The history books never mention the little things. Yes, right. How my hair feels when it grows. This is the motherfucker I need to talk to. On Remembrance by Curious. When I was just 10 and 2 years of age, while exploring in the forests of Verdant, my brother and I stumbled upon a clearing full of fleeting starlight, that long-extinct flower that bloomed just once a year. My brother stood smiling amid those flowers. In one smooth motion, they rippled around him, each unfurling their petals in some ancient rhythm. Tiny droplets emitting a pale white light drifted upward like frozen tears. For a moment, the whole forest seemed to be full of them, glittering in union, reflected in my brother's eyes. But this memory, like so many others, is little more than a dream. I can recount colorful prose, but further details escape me. What was the color of my brother's hair? What did his face really look like? What was his name? For all of us Endless, Verdant exists in this dream state. We fill our memoirs with elegant prose, but we argue over the details. It has been hundreds of years since our lungs could swell with the sweet air, and between then and now, between Verdant and the realm of the Endless, there is trauma that stains our minds like spilled ink. I can recall another memory of my brother. I see his face covered in blood. I see his mouth locked in a silent scream. I see raging fires reflected in his eyes, for that was the day I devoured his still-living body. If Verdant is our dream, the years of devouring are a nightmare. Though we stage plays and write novels of what happened then, few speak of our personal guilt. That hunger, that rage, that blood mist. The remembrance comes to us in pangs of sorrow. But there are yet others who deny this tragedy, who justify their hunger and their deeds with flimsy arguments, those who would receive the cadaver crusades and see us feast upon flesh once more, those who would allow themselves to forget, So, reader, I beseech you, do not languish in the sweetness of your dreams if you are not willing to recall the horrors of your nightmares. We all carry the burden of guilt. To deny it is to relinquish the last shred of our humanity, and then we are truly lost. Well, I need to sleep. Sleep. Whoa. What the hell is that? Hello, ghost. Ah, the rotten coffin, my favorite haunt. Hehehe. The ghost looks quite pleased with itself. You dare not think of how many times it has told that joke. I never entered a mausoleum. Back when I was breathing so long ago, I knew I could never leave these trees. The air smelled so... Well, I can't recall how the air smelled anymore, but it must have been good. So I dawdled, and the mausoleums filled up, and the thing about being endless, see, is that the pain dulls everything. Anhedonia sets in. Pleasure seeps away, and these old trees only mock me now. Anhedonia. Oh, is that like the opposite of hedonism? Hello. The Endless lurks in the corner, keeping a watchful eye on the other patrons. Get lost, breather, you're not interested in what I'm selling. Maybe I am interested in what you're selling. He studies you a moment. Well, a mortal with a deviant appetite. Alright, listen up, because I'll only say this once, and if you breathe a word of this to any of the Queen's lackeys, I'll see to it that you're next on the menu. So, I'm a broker of sentient flesh, and the thinking stuff. You see, most endless feed on penitent Thaw's mindless meat. It's seen as more ethical than eating your kind, but I'll be damned if it doesn't taste like slop. So of course, there's a black market for this stuff. So how about it, breather? Fancy a taste of your own kind? Actually I've changed my mind. That's disgusting, you're a monster. Thought as much, but remember, breather, you say anything about this. I'm looking to enter Cadaver's Keep. Heard I should speak to you. He stifles a laugh. Oh, mortal asking to enter Cadaver's Keep of their own free will? Well, now I've seen it all. You have heard the rumors, breather, about what goes on in there? What goes on with your kind? Of course. Even so, I can't just let you waltz into Cadaver's Keep. Just us cadavers are a private bunch. You have to understand. There must be something I can do to change your mind. Looks you up and down. Well, I suppose there might be one thing. A chunk of your flesh, still warm, fresh from the bone. That would prove your loyalty. My flesh? Are you insane? No, you're the breather who's trying to enter a stronghold known of flesh eaters, and I'm not asking for much. What part of my flesh? Only a morsel, say... He licks his lips. A finger? Okay, fine, make it quick. He unsheathes a very large knife. Don't worry, it'll be over before you know it. Now hold your hand, and with one quick motion, he slices off your finger. Your hand sears with pain, but he quickly douses the stub with a foul-smelling potion and wraps your hand in a rag. This'll fetch a good price. For the right buyer, you've proven your worth. And then some, breather. Yeah, take this key. It will unlock the lift at the top. I've gained a bloody stump. It will unlock the lift at the top of the Cadaver Keep. We'll make your island above the Duchess's daughter. There you'll find the Duchess's daughter. I never told you I was looking for their daughter. He grins. We have eyes and ears in many places, breather. Of course, that key does not grant safe passage to the keep. That's not part of the deal. The second you step into that stronghold, you're on your own. So good luck. Okay. I've acquired a bloody stump, which don't think I like the sound of. Your abilities will be hindered until you can do something about this. Like that? There. I've healed. Extra healing. So much healing. What am I gonna do about that? How badly has that marked me? Doesn't say. Ugh. Ooh, the house looks nice. This is way better than it was before. I have a library. I have a garden, kind of. And a bed. Okay. I'm still a little upset that there's nowhere to buy ore. Ugh. Upgrade. 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 Ore. Or what? How much ore do I have? Do I have at least one piece? I do. Okay, so I just need one more piece of ore. Hello. Aha, mortal traveler. Unusual to see your kind within the realm of the endless. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Castle of Ribs. Pray tell, my friend, what brings you to our kingdom? Insatiable curiosity. Aha, I'm familiar with the drive to discover, that raw, unbidden need to know what lies beyond the horizon. I traveled a little in my own youth, you know. Some many hundred years ago, when I had a beating heart, the Sky Realm were very different then, let me tell you. How were they different? Well, this was only a century after the world rent. Everything was in a state of flux. Every day, new kingdoms were blossoming and dying like winter roses. Tell me about the wonders. Why, of course. Have you ever seen a god? I saw one once drifting through the fog, as vast as the mountain, dozens of eyes, each as bright and as round as the moon. When I saw it, I opened my mouth. The most beautiful hymn spilled out. I can't sing under normal circumstances, but my voice was like honey and thunder that day. And the horrors? I'd rather not recall such things, but I saw an entire town consumed in silver flames, while laughing priests circled above like vultures. I saw a conscriptor harvester pulling screaming men into the maw and turning them into mindless engines of war. I saw a library whale pulled slowly apart by iron hooks and butchered archivists scrabbling through the guts for forgotten tomes. The fuck does that mean? What? Can you remember what caused the world rend? I never knew what caused it, but I remember the searing flash that stained the sky. I remember the impact, which shook our tombs and scattered the islands. Back then, the Endless were one of the few people in the Sky Realms. I got a lot more crowded after that, with the refugees. Fascinating. I wanted to ask you something else. Do you have any theories about the Entombed One? Ah, yes. Have you experienced one of those recent earthquakes? A terrible business. I have reason to believe that the Entombed One is a lingering specter of the Hooded King, getting his revenge on the kingdom that left him for dead. Someone needs to find him and persuade him to abandon his vendetta, by force if necessary. And I could try. You would do that? I would be in your debt. Here, take this. It's a key to the crypt beneath the castle. The Entombed One is somewhere down there. Okay. What about seek an audience with Queen of Silver? Alas, the Queen isn't accepting visitors at this time, or at any time, really. She is withdrawn. Most days she will speak to me and me alone. Perhaps I could put her in a better mood? I doubt it, but I suppose I have nothing to lose by letting you try. Go ahead. If you can raise her out of her depression, I will be, without exaggeration, eternally grateful. The Seneschal stands aside, allowing you to passage into the crypts. Okay. Bye, Seneschal. Oh, so you're the queen. Nice chair. As the queen casts her gaze upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm not receiving visitors at the moment. Please talk to my Seneschal. He will attend to you faithfully. What seems to be the matter? Oh, I used the charm. Nice. Ragged lips peeled back from long yellow teeth. She seems to be attempting a smile. You're a curious one, aren't you? But I can assure you there's nothing out of the ordinary. Put quite simply, I'm feeling the same as I did yesterday, and the same as I will tomorrow. 200 years ago, you would have found me in the same castle, in the same seat, feeling the same as I do now. Sounds boring. I left boredom behind a long time ago. I exist now in tranquility and have no desire for your pity. Sounds like you don't exactly have a busy schedule. This is true, yet my time is my own, even if it is as little value, so I ask you not to waste it. What do you know about the Entombed One? I believe it is my father. After the ritual to grant him immortality went wrong, he fled beneath the castle and got lost within the twisting passages. Shouldn't you do something? Do what? Send guards down there? I have done so. They do not return. Go down there myself? Never. I cannot bear to see him again. You sure it's him? I know it in my bones. And if I went down there? You are welcome to try. I believe my Seneschal has the key. Okay. I had other questions. Tell me of your dad. My earliest memories of him, sitting atop a throne, looking so grim while I sung for him. Then I hit a peculiar high note. His dour face broke into such a broad smile. It was like magic, like the sun had risen over the cemetery. In those days, I would kneel beside my bed and pray to a goddess whose name I have forgotten now, and my father would never die. Or that my father would never die. I was too young to know that gods pay no attention to the prayers of their people. When was the last time you interacted with a mortal? Let me see. Some years ago. I forget how many. I am being raided! Oh, it's Austin. Hey! Boy, what is you doing?
Oh, I'm done.
You done for the day?
Yay.
Do you do lots of samurai-ing?
I did.
Fantastic.
I uncovered the map, and now I have the little bits to go, and then the last thing, probably a few missions to do, and then some unlocks to do, and then I go back to the mainland, and the whole rest of the half of the rest of the map to do in the mainland.
Nice!
This has all been like one island I've been on.
Dear God.
It's massive.
Yeah, I finally left the first real island. Now I'm in one of the secondary kingdoms, and it's crazy.
Nice.
Let me see. I forgot how many. A mortal came to the Castle of Rib seeking to become Endless himself. The Seneschal was not able to dissuade her. She barged into the throne room, much like you have. I turned her away, as I turn all such pilgrims away. We will add no more to our number.
Like, why won't OBS
Thaw
close?
must
Like,
be
oop,
the
I
last.
forgot to push the stop streaming button. That's silly. That's awkward.
Oh, you silly boy. Do you have any heirs? No need for heirs. I will be here forever, and the Endless cannot have children. Alright, well, this has not been enlightening in any way, so goodbye. Have to come back with more ore. Well, let's sleep till night and see if the shops close. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is lovely. That's a lovely view. With this statue. Well, okay then. Oh, right. Let's see if the shops are closed. They are not. How am I supposed to get up into their places? They don't sleep. Ah, well. Got in my cool things for now. We have to go talk to the entombed one. To go talk to the serpent. I do not know what this is. I think that's just the water. And we could go north. We don't need to. We have the entombed one to do. We have... Oh, I didn't mark him on my map. We have to get up to the cadaver's place, which we can't do from there. We have to do from somewhere else. Come here, grab this guy real quick. It's marked on my map. Do I not mark this guy on the map? I mark the other ones on the map, don't I? Weird. Yes, yes, big angry spirit man. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, then, alright. No, fuck it. The last thing I do today, we'll talk to the giant serpent. Because I just need to. I just need to speak to him. Look how beautiful they are. Get out of my way. Please be ore, please be iron. Damn it. It's fine ore. God damn it. Let's get my talking hat on just in case. Greetings! The great creature looms overhead, engulfing you in a blast of putrid warm breath. Though the creature's mouth does not move, a voice creeps through your mind like a choir of whispers, somehow deafening in their unison. You are fortunate, morsel. You are tasteless. This worm has no interest in your flesh. Who is this? We are a collective of thoughts, trapped within the mind of this worm. We are endless, a lingering echo of the worm's victims, devoured from within our crypts. It is rare to speak with a morsel such as yourself. We have waited a long time for such an opportunity. Will you help us with a certain matter? Perhaps. But I have questions first. Why do worms eat the endless? Worms are ancient creatures, sustained by magic, while we endless escape death with a lingering spell that flows through our blood. So worms are drawn to us like insects to nectar,
They feast on magic while we are made of it. As their jaws crush our bones, our lives experience courses through them. They bear witness to our sorrow and our sadness and our suffering. They do not understand it, but they are addicted to it. Perhaps this is the penance for the horrors we committed in the Great Devouring. The irony is not lost on us. You were a collection of thoughts. We have long wondered this ourselves. Do our minds persist in the beast? Or are we ghosts, figments? We cannot say. When we first gained in consciousness, only that we are no longer individuals with independent thoughts, but a blending of minds imperfectly entangled. And about this task, let us explain. We share a body with this worm, but we do not share its hunger. We are, after all, a remnant of its victims, and its feasts do not bring us pleasure. We are powerless to stop the worm ourselves, as we can't exert any limited influence on its body, but there may be a way to pacify the creature for a time. We would simply need a delivery. Of what? We require the urns of anguish sealed deep within the mausoleums. They contain the cremated remains of many endless who were long ago burned by the living. A cruel fate, as the consciousness lingers, but with no body to provide sensation. The endless trapped in those urns exist in perpetual darkness, so if they were to join us, it would perhaps be a better fate. The sealed urns have yet escaped the worm's nose, but the ashes of such magic's potency, we are sure they would satiate the worm, and the mausoleums would be left in peace. Bring us 3 urns of anguish, and you will have your gratitude, our gratitude. 2 reside in the mausoleums, a 3rd elsewhere, we know not where. So was there some reward? We maintain a sliver of control over the worm's body. We feel a treasure lodged in its throat, accidentally consumed in its feast. Perhaps we could dislodge it. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I have 2 of those already. That's fantastic. And I think the other mausoleum is north? I think? Not sure. Yeah, there's a southern mausoleum. I've been there, and then I found another one. Judging by the way this looks, the north one is up here somewhere. Alright, cool. That was cooler than I thought it would be. Fantastic. Well, alright. We have plenty to do. Plenty to do. So we'll have to still hit up the north side of the land here. And I don't have a crystal. Yeah, I've been to that mausoleum. What is this? What's that then? Oh, I think this leads up to the cadaver place. There's a teleporter over here. Holy shit. Alright, thinking cap off. Attack cap on. That back on for now. Unlock. Oh, that's right. I was told to do this. To the academy. I did it. Natalia looks preoccupied, but come back.
Oh, and another in the clockwork. Oh, I didn't read that part. I thought she only wanted the one in the endless place. Damn. Feck. Well. These motherfuckers don't sell anything. Well, I could do this. Go to town. Go buy that ore I need for my home. Thank you. It's like they're almost not worth selling, but let's just sell a couple of these. I really don't need that many. Oh yeah, the thinking cap. What is my lore at? 55. It's not that high. I might actually need to invest in this thinking cap just in case. Yes. Looks very similar to Renala's hat. Oh god, now it's just super gaudy. I'll take it. Plus 30 lore. Puts me at 85? It's very close to max. Realize I've never been to this island up here, but I don't see anything. I do find it weird that water is pouring out of it. Don't know what that's all about. Okay. Alright, we get a crystal up here, I'll end it. I don't want to get too much deeper, I'm tired. Go. Hello? Nice. Nice. Oh. His voice rings from behind the golden mask, like a freshly struck bell. Abase thyself, mortal. You stand before Lord Ryder, champion of the Black Trenches, first over the abyss to Mansecker's Fall, destroyer of the Triborial fleet.
Give me a reason why I shouldn't render you unto carrion. You have 5 words to argue your case. We've no cause for quarrel? Oh. I picked down. Oh. Who are you again? Problem with the living? You were the guy I was supposed to talk to and didn't. When was the last time you fed? New follower of the ferryman? Okay. Alright. Fucking worthless. Yeah, I'm guessing what happened was he says that line to me. I get that charm chance, and that charm chance is supposed to be what allows me to do the quest for him that I've bypassed by finding the Duchess first. I'm really hoping that didn't fuck something up. I guess Ryder's estate is not the cadaver. I don't know what or where that is. What that is either. I have a key to the cadaver's place. Deepest look at the northern tip. Okay. Yeah, so that just leads me to the estate, and would have led me to the Duchess. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, you made it! After a long and worrisome journey, I'm finally here. The ancient kingdom of Verdun, now twisted by a cruel cipher into a land of the endless. But it seems as though the rumors are true. They really do shut up shop when the neuron star is brightest in the day. Alas, I was hoping to get a potion of blister obliteration. My feet are killing me. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get that for you. Let me just do that. Do sleep in those, I guess. Interesting. I mean, that's the only, like, shop. Oh, that guy's gone. Oh, no, he's up here. Right. Okay. There is only one shop, so we did it. We robbed the town. Well, save crystal. Boom. Alright.
that'll be the end of the stream. Thanks everybody who stopped by and hung out. I'll be back on very likely tomorrow, and we'll get real deep into the Endless Realm and possibly finish it. Who knows? We've got a few more nice little secrets to get out of this place. Anyway, thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next stream. Goodbye.